hold up, I am on my way, I'm in motion. Let's go to the ocean, yeah, let's go outside. We can hang out on the beach without freezing. Yeah, isn't that amazing? In Christmas times, we'll be chilling and having a good time.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Let's see, today is Friday. It is the, oh goodness, 18th, I think? Yeah, 18th. So it is the third Friday of September. I did get paid today from my normal full-time job. So I am going to sit down and do my weekly check-in, which I did not do the past 2 weeks, as well as my paycheck to paycheck budget and cash envelope stuffing. Those two will be in a separate video. But we'll go through right now, see how much I have left in my 3 cash envelopes for the week, and then what all I spent this week for my cash expenses. So stay tuned and I will get everything set up. Okay, so here is my September overview for the month. So like I said, we are right here in week 3. Today is the 18th. I did have some spending amounts here throughout the week. Between yellow for me is groceries, blue is spending, purple is unbudgeted, and pink is gas. So for these, I'll just kind of explain what I do here. So in my billfold, I always keep my expense stickers with me. So I have pink, blue, purple, yellow, orange. I have a few other colors on my website also, but these are the 5 that I use. So I use pink for gas, blue for spending, purple for unbudgeted, yellow is grocery, and then orange is sinking funds. So as you can see, I did not have any orange this week, no sinking fund spending, but I did have 1 in each of the other 4 categories. And then what I also do is I also keep my cash envelopes in my wallet. So the cash envelopes that I use every week are spending, gas, and groceries. And what I do is, if I say I went to Subway on Monday, I take that money out of my spending envelope, and then obviously I go to Casey's for gas, so I use gas, and then Hy-Vee for groceries, so I use the grocery envelope. I normally will put the receipt of whatever I bought in the envelope. I don't mess with change, so whatever change I get from using my cash envelopes, I just put in my change pocket of my billfold, just so that it's not sitting in the envelopes. So I don't calculate the change. I do write it down, but then I round up when I'm calculating my figures. So I put the receipts in there, and then every week I come in here and I fill out my transactions for the week based on my overview, and then I come over here and I do my weekly check-in. So as you can see, I still have week 1 and week 2 that I did not check in, so I will have to lay down some stickers so I can get to week 3. So we can at least though start writing down the transactions here. So first thing that I'm going to do is I'm just going to count how much money we have in the envelopes. So for spending, after the week is said and done, I have, let me get these turned the right way, I have $8 left in my spending envelope. I had 40 in there to start, so I am going to put this back into spending, and when we get to my cash envelope stuffing video, you'll have to check out that one. You'll see what I do with this extra money. I do not roll it over. So $8 left in spending. Gas. Oops, hold on a second here. Okay, so gas has $5 left over, and I spent about $40 at Casey's, and I have $45 in gas that I give myself every week. And then last but not least is groceries. And groceries, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, $10 left in my grocery envelope. And grocery, I do $80 a week, so that means I spent about $70. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and move over to my transaction sheet, and then I have to grab a couple different pens here. Alright, so I like to color coordinate my transactions with the pens based on the color of expense it is. Now I obviously use yellow for groceries, but yellow is hard to see when you're writing, so I'm going to use orange for that. So I'm going to go ahead and take out this sheet here just to make it a little easier so I don't have to keep flipping back and forth. Okay, so for transactions, I'll zoom in here so you guys can see. So we have the date, the amount, the category, and then the description. So we're going to start with groceries. I'll zoom back out. If you're interested in any of these stickers, they are in my store, which is www.moreyjune.com, so you can go check those out. I have October, November, and December budget stickers up. 2 themes in each one. So the date for the first one was 9/14, and the amount, like I said, so I spent $69.74, but I'm going to round that up because I do not deal with the change. So we're just going to go $70. The category was groceries. And the description, that's where I write where I spent the money at. This was at Hy-Vee. And that is all I did for groceries this week. I really try to only go to the grocery store 1 time a week. I feel that it saves me a lot of money. So if I meal plan and then make out a grocery list, I find that it's very easy to abide by the 1 grocery trip per week. Okay, next we're going to do spending. So spending is everything in blue. The first one is on the 14th. And I spent $13.46. We're going to round that up to $14. And that category was spending. And that was at Subway. So then next was on the 15th. This was 99 cents. I'm going to round that up to $1. Category of spending. And this was at Casey's. I bought a donut there, if you were wondering. Okay, next on the 16th, it was $6.56. We're going to round that up to $7. I took one of my kids to Dairy Queen after work that day and we got some ice cream. So that is spending category, and that was DQ. And then the last spending category that we had was actually today, the 18th. This was $9.98, rounding up to $10. Category of spending. And description, we went out for Mexican for lunch, or I guess I did. I shouldn't say we. So we'll cross that one off. Okay, so now this one here, purple, it was a donation for $30. This was an unbudgeted expense. For this one, my kids are doing a school fundraiser, so I donated $15 to each of them. So that was on Wednesday the 16th. So we'll do 9/16 It was $30, category of unbudgeted. And I'm just going to put donation. So my unbudgeted money or expenses comes just from my checking account. I do not do a $0 based budget. I know Dave Ramsey talks about that and that's the way to go, but I just cannot do that. I cannot have nothing in my bank account and have every single penny allocated to something because, you know, things like this donation come up. So if I did a $0 based budget and I had this come up, I wouldn't be able to do that. So I do leave a little bit of a cushion in my checking account for instances just like this. So we'll go ahead and mark that one off. Okay, so the next one here is Casey's, which I got gas. So that was on the 17th. And that was $39.11, so we'll round that up to $40. That category is gas, and got that at Casey's. So we'll go ahead and mark that one off. So those are my spending amounts for the entire week. So now what I'm going to do, I will go ahead and put this transaction sheet back in my binder, and then I am going to lay down the remainder of my weekly check-in stickers. That way we can transfer these and total them over here. Okay, so I got the rest of my stickers laid out. I have my categories written down, so we're going to go ahead and get these totaled up. Obviously for groceries I only had the one this week, so I spent $70. And then like we counted in here, we had $10 left over. So remaining is $10 for that envelope. And then next is spending. So spending I had $14, $1, $7, and $10. So that gives us $32. So we spent $32 for the week. I had given myself $40. So that means we have $8 left over for spending. Gas was $40. And so I gave myself $45, so we have $5 left over. And then lastly, unbudgeted was $30. And I don't obviously have a envelope for unbudgeted, so we will just do $0 remaining there. Okay, so the last thing that I do for my weekly check-in is I like to go back to my monthly overview and see what bills I have coming up due in the next week. So today is the 18th. I always like to go through the following Friday. And as you can see, I have absolutely no bills coming up. My next bill is going to be my car payment on the 29th, but we will worry about that next Friday, so I don't have to mark anything off. The bills that did come out this week, which were website, which is automatically deducted out of my account, and Kohl's was due yesterday. That is also automatically taken out of my account. So we won't have to worry about another bill until next Friday. So that is it for my weekly check-in. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, if you're interested in any of the stickers that I used or even the cash envelopes, I do sell them in my shop, www.moreyjune.com, and you guys will have to be on the lookout for my cash envelope stuffing and my paycheck to paycheck budget for this week. So thank you so much, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!